Hey, my name is Manuel Maldonado.
My name is Omar Gomez.
I'm Nazareth.
My name is Aneldi Rojas.
My name is Daniela Marine.
My name is Ifam Mukatu.
So what does it mean to be a man?
To be a man is just like providing for the family, like going out and taking and bringing in the money, you know, like being tough in front of people, like not showing emotions.
Someone who has a deep voice. Someone who knows like what to do at all times. Someone who always takes charge.
What do you think the definition of masculinity is?
Masculinity was always referred to as like male and men. So the strong, dominant person, whether it's in a relationship, household, or just overall, it just meant like, it was just always men.
To be strong, to be fearless, to be independent, to be able to take control of any situation, to not have emotions, almost like a robot in a way, someone who is just perfect, but also like detached from humanity in a way.
When I was a little kid, like I was taught not to cry. It was like if a guy were to cry, like then everybody would laugh at you and be like, oh, look, you're acting like a girl. You know, they would say stuff like that. And like as a kid, you know, you're growing up and you kind of think that that's wrong, you know. But now I came to college and like I look at the world in a whole different way. Because now me and my friends, we're always like, we don't care. Like if we have to sleep together, like we don't care. It's just like, oh, you're my brother. Like I don't care if people call me a fag or anything. It's just like.
I was always around friends that like got more girls than I did. So like it really just like really set the bar up high for me. Like, okay, I gotta look like this. I gotta dress like this, and then maybe I could like, you know, maybe I could finally like, you know, do something. Maybe I could actually talk to somebody, you know, be at their level. Yo, honestly, yo, it's work. It's dead a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It just sucks. Like I don't want to do it, but yo, like it that fucking sucks. Like I don't want to be like I don't want to do certain shit just to like, you know, like to be like, hey, Omar, good shit, bro. Like I just don't want to do it sometimes. I'm just too lazy to do that shit.
Whenever somebody wanted static, or there was like somebody had beef, there was always like that fight factor. And if you didn't want to fight, there was always like that one word that would like set you up. Like if you really like, because I don't like fight. I'm usually like a peacekeeping kind of guy. But if you know somebody was talking smack to me, all I had to do was say one word to get me like, all right, let's go, I'm ready to scrap. Like, and it's just call me pussy, right? Because now you're checking my masculinity now. Like you're checking me as a man.
I realized that when I was younger, my sisters would play double dutch and things like that, and I learned how to double dutch, and I thought it was like, oh, it's cool. But then when I brought it to like school, guys would look at me like weird, because it's like, oh, why are you double dutching? That's a girl thing. So I was just like, it's just like it's a game, you know, it's for fun. So that's just one thing that like threw me off when I was younger.
Masculinity can be a very toxic thing because, especially as a black woman, my experience is very different from a white woman or even women of other ethnicities. Because in the gaze of a black man, I am obviously a woman, so I am sometimes in a negative way seen as weaker, seen as less capable, seen as, you know, second place. But in the eyes of a white man, I'm seen as very masculine, very animalistic, you know. And I think while for some women they might think that there are benefits to being feminine, you know, people might want to care for you, or people might want to, you know, that sort of damsel in distress type of thing. You're not awarded that as a black woman. You're seen as very masculine. You're seen as always strong, to the point that you're not allowed to have emotions. You're not allowed to show them. If you do, then you're being wild, you're being extra or ratchet or any of these things. And so masculinity is toxic because for black men, it makes me less than them, but for white men, it makes me less than other women.
I would take away the genders. I would just, you know, deassociate the woman and man, because at the end of the day, like, there are masculine women, there's feminine men, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think we all range on the spectrum.
Honestly, I don't think there should be any definition. Just be yourself, you know. If you feel like you're a guy, be you, be yourself, you know.
Everyone should have their own definition of what it means to be a man. It'll just show like how original and how authentic you really are.
My idea of a man, like what I'm striving to do every day, is using whatever tools you have and resources you have to empower and to inspire others to do the same.
Masculinity means respect. There you go.
As humans, we always want to label everything. That's a problem. We always want to label everything, have everything organized and in order, but when it comes to things like that, it just doesn't work.